welcome back to Hands and Bands. I'm Alicia, and we are here to stuff some cash. Okay, I got all my little stuff here, some binders. I'm waiting for my, I'm going to buy another binder because I've had too many envelopes like squished into these, but I am waiting for the beginning of next month when I get my Amazon shopper panel money because I don't want to use my own money. So once that money hits and I can use my Amazon gift card, I will purchase another binder. I already picked out the one I want. It's like glittery, and even the envelopes are glittery, so I'm excited. It's the little things that count. It really is. Don't judge me. Okay, let's get some better light. All right, we got sunshine. Here we go. Okay, so I got my little cheat sheet here, as you can see. Let's get us in frame here. That's better. Okay. I am stuffing $1,823 today. This is my magic month, the month of November. And so the way I normally do things is I get paid, normally it ends up being twice a month, every 2 weeks. So the first check of the month, well, the first check goes to like my bills for and my cash envelopes for that month. That second check usually covers the rent and my cable bill for the next month. It's really, yeah. So because of that, my last check of October, I can use like kind of how I want, because the first check of November will cover November this time. And then I'll be like on the month, if that makes any sense. So it's not really my magic month yet, but it kind of is, because I don't have to use this check for November. So that's nice. So I've got it kind of figured out, and then I've saved a little bit at the end for some savings challenges. I've never been able to really do a savings challenge correctly, I guess, because I always like budget everything out and then I don't have any like wiggle room. But with my side hustles and things, I have a little wiggle room, and so I'm going to set aside some money so we can do our challenges at the end, and then we'll stuff whatever's left in a couple of categories I had left blank. Okay. And we don't need this. Let's get into this. So the way I do it, if you're new, I use prop money. And so this is my little bank, and I will just transfer from my main account to my sinking funds account once we're done. There's a sinking funds account for like the majority of these. The only ones that have a separate account are my emergency fund has its own account, home purchase has its own account, and my Christmas has its own account. Everything else goes together in a giant sinking fund, and all of those are separate from my like regular debit card and my savings. So those are their own two entities, and then I have those different accounts for the rest of everything else. So what I do is I just go through and I look at what I need to stuff, and I pull that out, and then I count it, make sure it's the total, and then we'll stuff it in. So let's do it. Just me, stuffing really fast, hands, bands, stuffing really fast, cash, stuffing really fast, stuffing really fast. Yeah, y'all, I'm not all there today. Just go with the flow. Go with it. Accept this money. Look at them gold dollars. Ah. And then I've got the money I'm gonna play with for the savings challenges. So it's 20, 40, 60, 110, 115. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 115. Perfect. I'm just gonna put this completely separate, like up here somewhere or something, out of the way, because I want to do that with the savings challenges. Okay, so I'll put that away. And a calculator I don't need, hopefully. I don't even know if you guys can see everything I'm doing. Let's see. Okay. I am those people who like my money all facing one way, I know. I guess I should count this too. I'm running at hundreds here. Good problem, bad problem. Put those there. Yeah, we're gonna have to make 100. We're gonna have to. What if that was how it worked? We're gonna have to just make us 100. Y'all, we need another 100. What? You need some money for school? Let me go make you some money. Let me go make you another 100. my gosh. Sorry, I'm cracking myself up. That's 100. And then another 50. I am literally running out of money. I'm going to have to do another like condensing. Okay, so we've got 1,823 to stuff today. I had some counting issues. Y'all not perfect either. Don't come for me. Do not judge me. We have our times, right? Okay. I'm pretty sure I deleted a bunch of stuff out, so don't worry about it. You know what I'm talking about. It looks smooth, baby. It looks smooth. Okay. So let's get to stuffing. I am really excited about getting some of these some love because it's been a while. Today Travel's getting 50. Let's make sure you guys can see everything. Okay. So adding in a 50 today. And we're going to have 150, 65. So 165. Remember, I have that trip coming up. It's like, oh, 2 weeks. So yeah. And again, I just need some gas and food. The rest is just us staying in a cabin, so I don't need much medical. And my mommy's going to watch my doggy. So that's nice. It's getting 40. We'll just take 2 20s. And then I have 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. And this is not from like my HSA, it's something separate. This is more like household medical things I might need. Or if, like my daughter's glasses, things like that. They don't have any co-pays as far as my kids go. And mine, I use my HSA for everything. Which I have like almost 4,000 on there. So again, this is for like band-aids and things I can't get with my HSA or for like my kids' braces or glasses. Gifts is getting 75. It needs the love too. I'm hoping I can get this back up because it seems like right after Christmas, it's that downward again of everyone's birthdays, right? It's for my family. So 50, 70, 95. Gifts. Hustle is looking sad with just $10. It's getting a 20. So now we have 30. Oh, car. Car is getting 100 today. Again, it's my little. These were some transfer stickers we had. My daughter and I just decorated some thousands. Your girl can't be spending money on fake money. So 120, 35. 135 in car now. So I do have an oil change I need to schedule pretty soon, so that'll work. School is also getting 100. I just bought a bunch of uniform jackets. As the weather gets cooler, they have to have the matching correct jackets, so got those. Hey, 155. I might leave all this in here. I'm tempted. It's bloopers. Tech is getting 60. 50, 60, so 50, 70, 90, 105. I just bought my daughter an iPad case because we had to replace her iPad, so that'll come out of this when I do my, go through my month and reconcile all my accounts to make sure that I'm paying back what I've been swiping for. Granny is finally getting some love. Remember, I wasn't trying to stuff this for a minute, but it's for her 70th birthday next September. So we're adding in 100, and now we'll have 120, 30. My goal is 500. So I think we'll do this well ahead of time. I'm hoping, let's say 500. I want to be done before July. I think that's reasonable. I think by May. I think before the school year is over, I'll have this stuffed. And then I can book everything, have everything done. Holidays and events is getting 80. And that in 20s. Oops, 20, 40, 60, 80. And this is going to be for, right now, Thanksgiving and Christmas. As far as like meals and decorations and things like that. Already bought Halloween candy. We already have our costumes. So now we're on to like the foods. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 135. Yes. And then I want to redo my bedroom furniture and redo my bedroom in general. So I have a DIY little category here for like paints and things I'm going to need, and some different organizational structures, we'll call it that, for my closet, my walk-in. I don't want to start doing things until I have a little bit more money in here. I want to have at least 50 bucks to go start buying things. I fear that if I do it the opposite, if I just go and start getting things, I'll start swiping and not have money in here to pay myself back. This isn't a priority. It's something I just want. I want to be done with it by January. I feel like over a couple of weekends I can get it done. I just want to have the cash on hand first. And a little more than what's in here, which is like $4. So, or $29 now after today. So we're adding in 25. Oops. So 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think another stuffing or two, and I'll be able to, yeah, another stuffing. I'll probably stuff them with my side income hustles. And then this, look at that. And this is where I keep the side hustle money. I haven't stuffed it yet because I'm waiting for a couple more things to clear, and then we'll do another stuffing for that. And then my no binder. No, why are you in me? Nothing for these three yet. We're going to do our savings at the end and then come back to those. Home is going to get 40 for a home purchase in the future. And again, I'm so excited about how much I've saved in this so far. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 20, 8, 40. My emergency fund is not far behind. It's getting 40 as well. And now we've got 5, 6, 7, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830. And then, lo and behold, the Christmas folder. I'm stuffing $88 today to fully fund my Christmas before I even got to December, November. It's still October. Like, I am really excited about this, guys. I've never done this before. I thank this budgeting community for becoming what it is, for sharing these tips, for someone mentioning how she budgets for Christmas, and it was like mind-blowing to me because at first I was just stuffing randomly. Oh, whatever I have, I'll do. She said, make a list of the people you're going to buy for and the amount you probably will spend on them. And then there's your budget. Like, set an amount per person. So I did. I made a list. I said how much I'm going to spend per person. Then my total amount was $1,000 that I wanted to save for Christmas, and I hit it. It's a $880 in the account, only because I already took $120 and bought a present, but we are fully funded, guys. So I also have this gift card in here, so I'll put that back in there, but it's part of it. So it's going to be $880 minus 17, which we're not even going to pretend I know how to do math today. I should have $863 in cash. So let's see what we got. $5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 62, 63. Yes, 863, which is really plus the 17 plus the 120 where I spent $1,000. Yes, like I'm a rich person now. I'll just be paying for Christmas gifts ahead of time. My HSA has $3,521 in it. Taxes, I only stuff when I actually have side hustle tax money and stuff. My card tags is going to get 40. I think I messed up somewhere with the denominations. That's 20, 30, 40. That's 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2. $52, yes. Extra debt payment is not getting stuff today, not from here at least. 1 month ahead is going to get, is it 200? Yes. Let's bring this over some. So we're going to put 200 in here. And this will bring us back, I think, into the thousands again. Yeah, gosh. I know that one is kind of worn off on there. That's permanent Sharpie marker. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,050, 71, 1,000, 71. Now 1 month ahead. Remember, I had quite a bit in here, and then I had to dip into this when my car needed some major work. So that's what it's there for. This blank envelope is for my church's Christmas offering we do every year. This year I want to, above and beyond what I tithe, I want to give $250 towards the Christmas offering. So starting next year, or starting, you know, from now on, I want to stuff ahead of time. But I'm using this magic month to pay for that. So that's $250. That will go towards the Christmas offering. And then if you don't know, my children have their own binders, and they tithe as well, and all of their tithes will go to the Christmas offering. That's how we decided to do theirs, since it's not like a giant amount to be doing every week. And with COVID, we don't actually attend it in person yet, so that's how we'll do that. We will donate theirs to the Christmas offering. So they have tithes, and then now they also have a Christmas, and I'm making them buy each other Christmas gifts with their own spending money, so they have to budget for that. They have a savings, they have a spending, and they have an investing folder, making my money work for me. So they have a couple more envelopes in there than they had before. They only had 3, now they're up to what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that's good. So that's that one. And then we've got these 400. And the way I'm working these, I'm not going to stuff these. We're putting 300. I'm going to leave in my checking account because in October I did not budget well for my cash envelopes. I went over in quite a few categories, and this is going to make up for that overage. So I'm calling this my overages. We're leaving that in there. And this 100, I'm leaving as a buffer for just other items that might come through. Just a generic, in my account, it will just be in there. So these $400 will stay in my account for overages, and then whatever is left will just be a buffer in that account. So those I don't need to actually stuff. I will just put those, leave those in the account actually. But now we get to do some savings challenges. So let's do the scratch one first. I think that one's fun, because I don't even know where a die is to roll for the other one. Okay, so here's my $1,000 savings challenge. I've scratched 1, and we will just grab a coin. I do sell these on my Etsy shop. Etsy is not one of my major, it's not, like, we can look at how much I've received from Etsy. It's like, we're talking $4. I think that wasn't it, and that was from 2 months worth. $4 in 2 months. Like, this isn't, I did not create my Etsy shop to really sell and make money. I really want to have a place to house all of my printables that I want to offer back to the budgeting community. And so with me creating my own website, and it's linked below, you can join and become a budgeting bestie. So hello, my budgeting besties, and get free printables from me. If you want something that you don't know how to create, or something that you just want in general, let me know and we can work it out. I can create something and post it up there for everyone else as well. This is the only thing that I actually sell because it costs me money to make because of these scratch tickets. So I don't mind making them and mailing them off, but there is a cost for that. And then the Excel spreadsheet that I sell, only because it took me so long to create it. That's the only other thing that I have on there. And I might add some of these things into like a giveaway or something, but for now, that's the only thing I sell on there. But boom, let's scratch. And I don't remember what's been so long. I haven't scratched in so long. Okay. I feel like that's a high one. Remember, I set aside that $115 just for these 2 savings challenges. We're going to do this one, and we're going to do the Saveopoly. Okay. Enough rambling, right? Here's the money. Let's just, I'm going to do it. Oh, it's only 10. Should I scratch a second one? I'm scared. Nope, I'm just going to do, oh my gosh. You know what? Let me, should I scratch another? I don't know, y'all. Let's get change for this 20. That 20 there. What did I take a 20? That was a 50. That girl is losing her mind. Oh, Lord. All right. This is what I got. Should be 115. We're going to take this 20, a real 20 this time, for 2 10s. Okay. And we got 10 for this challenge. I think I'm just going to leave it because I do have another challenge and I have things I need to stuff still. And we're going to put it, even though it's not the Saveopoly one, this is where I just house these all together. So that's another 10. And we'll mark what that's about. Okay, so I've got on 10, 22, 23. It's another scratch. And that's $10. So now that has 90. And then let me pause and grab a die so we can roll for this. So I got my little die here. This is where I left off last time. The electric company. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I've got a little money left. Let's see where we roll and where we land. Okay. 1. These are so low. That's $8. So it's a 5. There. So that's 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're just gonna put the 8 in here. I want to go back and scratch another. I feel like I'm gonna have more fun scratching than I am rolling. Yeah, I think I am. So we'll add in 10, 23, roll, 8, 98. Okay. Call me crazy when I get something I can afford, right? Isn't that how gambling really works? You thought you had some good streaks, some good lucks going on. Next thing you know, you scratching off $100 and you don't even had it. What you gonna do then? Huh? What you gonna do then? I don't know. I'm gonna work it out. I did 10. I did a 10 plus 8 minus 105. What I got? I was gonna make sure because I feel like today I'm just off. Yes, I have 97. I'm gonna scratch one more. I'm gonna do it. We are going to do it. Let's get that coin back out. It was lucky. We'll keep it. Okay. And let's go for this one. Okay. Okay. I'm happy with that. I feel like that's a little more. 35 plus the 18. Is that 53? Yep. Okay. That's good. Let's get 35. I might be able to just give myself some change back from this. Oops. So if I put in 40, I need to give myself back 5 out of here. Instead of trying to make change, that's why I just don't have a lot of change anymore. Do I have a 40? Yes. And I'll put this 40 in. And now, 10, 23, another scratch, 40, 138. Okay, okay, she's saving now. All right. Whew, I feel better about that. I hadn't scratched in a while. Maybe I will get to 1,000. Maybe I won't, but I'll have some savings. Okay. So now we've got 55, 62. And I did not stuff, if you noticed before, I didn't stuff my 3 kiddos' money market accounts, and I didn't stuff their allowance. I didn't stuff for my micro blading that I usually like pre-stuff for. So that is what, 5 items and 62. Put 12 in each item. I think I'm gonna put 10 into each of the kiddos' money markets. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get some change. There's 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Okay, so let's stuff those. So we'll put 10 to each money market account. It just said, it said that it wasn't recording. Oh, but it was. Y'all, I'm having me a day. I'm gonna have fun editing this because I refuse to re-record. Okay. So Lily will get 10, and that'll put her at 415. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, 415. These lovely erasable pens I love. 10, 22. Deposit. Oh, 23, isn't it? That's okay. I mean, I could erase it. Wearing 10, so we're at 415. And this is 3 accounts of my kiddos I have for them for when they graduate college. I want to be able to hand them hopefully at least 10 grand, if not whatever I can get saved by then. And then 10 for Gabby. We'll have her 416. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15, 16. 22. Again with that 22. Deposit plus 10 or 16. And then lastly, David, and he's at 378, so he'll be at 388. I'm getting him closer to them. 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. And his is off because of like birthday money. They get other money from other people, and so it doesn't always add up. And the girls are the ones that started from my sister, so that's why theirs was started off a little bit more. 388.50. Okay, so now I've got I want to put money in their allowance. I'm running a little low on that. They did just stuff, but they're going to need to stuff. We've been doing every 2 weeks, and that seems a little bit more, just like even more rewarding for them to see a little bit more money, because I only do $5 max per week, and it depends on behavior at home and at school, your grades, and then doing your chores, and so they can earn a max of $5 a week. So I've got 2 in here. Let's put in 15. So I have them with 17, and I'll make change later. I always need the change, but we'll do. Actually, let's put in 17. Let's put in these 2 ones too. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, look, that's fun on it. All right, so now they'll have 19 in here. That's better. 10, 23 deposit plus 19. What did I say? 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, no, plus 17 equals 19. Y'all, whatever. I have my little fake coffee over here. I call it fake because it's decaf. I thought I was doing something. I thought I was an adult today with adding. Nah. Okay. And these last 15 will go into my folder, which is just for my microblading that I have to do. I don't have to do, but did I pass it? Oh, I took it out of this one. Because I'm going to put in the new one. And the new one. If I have any rollover, it comes in here too. But y'all ain't seen no rollover. I've just commented on 2 people's videos about I ain't seen rollover in ever. I don't even know what rollover is. What is that? It's a foreign concept. Y'all making that up. That's like magic. That's like a unicorn. Got $10 in here, and we're going to add 15. So 10, 15, 20, 25. I have a hormonal imbalance, and so I don't grow hair on my legs, which is amazing, or my eyebrows. Like, it's very, very, very little, like in the center-ish area. So I decided to do microblading. I did the first, and then I just recently did the touch-up a couple weeks ago, a month ago now, I guess, and I absolutely love it. I love it, love it, love it. I don't have to put in, like, you know, the pencil, the markings, all that all the time, and so I want to save up, so when I need to get it redone again in 9 months, I already have that money saved. 1023, and we're going to deposit the 15 Now I have 25. And that, my dears, is it. Thank you for sticking with me through all the struggles. It's been real. I want to thank Cathy's Cash and Coins, Budgeting Just Because, Donna Jo, and the Mom Life, Davina C, Mystic Budgets, Mom Budget and Talks and Budgets. I always get that mixed up. Don't hate me. And there's so many more. There's so many more I know I'm missing. It's that this community is amazing, and I've been supported and loved and encouraged on. I've been trying to do the same to everybody else. We are all just human beings, and if we can help one another, let's do it. Let's be positive. But I just feel like we have to just support one another, and we do, and it's crazy amazing. And so if you haven't checked any of those channels out, check them out. If you have a channel, it's okay, put it down below, let me know. I literally just try to subscribe to everyone. I don't always get to watch all videos. I have a set day that I just literally just binge watch every week, and I just put it like 2 times the speed, and I go through a bunch of videos. And I do watch videos other times too. Like I am a watcher, and I always like and comment when I watch, and let you know that I'm here, and I'm checking you out. I'm getting tips and tricks, and hopefully you can find something encouraging and inspirational for me as well. But with that, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed everything. Have a good one. Bye.